We've got 16 celebrities battling it out to win the MasterChef crown.
There's a lot of pressure on today. No one wants to go out now. We've worked so hard.
These celebrities have already made a name for themselves in their own professions.
But can they cut it in the kitchen?
It's really important that I get everything 100% right.
I'm ready to go for it. I can't wait to get in that kitchen and start cooking again.
Cooking doesn't get tougher than this.
These three celebrities have been set the toughest culinary challenges of their lives. After today, only the best will make it through.
Today's a big day for our three celebs because at the end of this, one of them is going home.
Time to step it up, otherwise you're going to get booted out. Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. You are not just presenting your food to me and John. We have invited three very special judges. You are cooking for two previous Celebrity MasterChef finalists and one winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your two courses, 1 hour and 15 minutes. At the end of this, one of you is going home. Let's cook.
To impress the judges, the contestants must cook a two-course meal of their own design.
I remember I was really nervous at this point. I just hope that they get it all out on time and that it's a nice plate of food.
Well, I've actually got pretty high expectations. I know they're in an early stage of the competition, but, we may have the winner.
I'm looking for, something a little bit different and just good taste.
Not an easy bunch to please. They've done it and they've been here. Phil's picked up the title. They'll know if it's not right. "20 minutes has gone.
I think after a really shaky start, I've really started picking things up a bit. The last few days have been incredible. I'm hoping to show John and Greg some new skills today. It's sort of your last chance, isn't it, to make an impact before the big cast. Very excited about today.
G'day, Michael. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I'm confident with what I'm cooking. I've just got to make sure I'm confident that I've got the time to cook it in.
Michael, what are your two dishes, please?
For my main, I'm going to be doing pan-fried sea bass and chorizo with curly kale, celeriac puree, and a potato fondant.
And the other course?
And the other course is a MasterChef favourite. I'm going to do chocolate fondant, but I'm going to do it with an orange mascarpone cream.
Are you aware of how many people have lost their place in this competition to a chocolate fondant?
I'm hoping I can show you that I have a, touch wood, foolproof way of doing it.
How do you feel about the judges today?
It's a lot of pressure, a lot of pressure. It's going to be incredible having these three judging the food. They've been through it, they've seen it, they know what we're going through, so I'm kind of hoping it means they're going to be a little bit easier on us, but I also think they're probably going to be pretty tough on us, to be fair.
Chorizo and celeriac puree and a fondant potato and curly kale. I'm not sure he's got this right.
Michael's got a big job. I think Michael's giving himself a little bit too much to do.
I'm learning so much in this competition. If I can go through to the next stage, I know I'll learn even more. I'm feeling really nervous again. Today makes it even worse because I'm not cooking just for Greg and John, but for 3 guest judges as well.
Rebecca, smile on your face. This is brilliant.
Yeah, it won't be there for long.
Rebecca, you have a huge array of ingredients. What are you going to cook for us today?
My starter is a pear, walnut and roquefort salad. Then a lamb bake with spicy rice, ginger glazed carrots and an apricot chutney. This is actually based on the national dish of South Africa, bobotie. The egg bake that I'm going to put on top is going to have coconut in it.
This dish, the South African bobotie, it can split the crowd, can't it? Because it's got egg and it's got spices and it's sweet but it's savoury and it's quite unusual.
I have a really sweet tooth and I love savoury foods to be combined with fruits and a bit of sweetness. If I can make sure that the flavours are subtle, it's not too overpowering, then that's going to be probably the key thing.
In the last round, when we said you're staying with us, how'd you feel?
It's kind of a bad habit of mine to not be satisfied. I always want to go that one step more.
I'm really impressed with Rebecca. If her food comes out well today, I'll be really pleased.
I'm very concerned about this South African dish, this bobotie. Made with lamb, it's also sweet. I've had it before and really didn't like it at all.
I'm really enjoying the competition. I'm loving all the different experiences. But I am finding it really quite obsessive and challenging. I'd love to be able to continue because I'm learning so much. On the other hand, I might be expected to cook at home. So there's pros and cons.
What are your 2 dishes?
Pan-fried lamb's liver with bacon, creamy mash in a wine jus, and then sticky toffee pudding with a pecan sauce.
Sticky toffee pudding, Mr. Wallace's favourite.
Mate, your menu sings to my inner depths. Are you going to do it justice, Dermot?
I hope so. I'm going to try for you.
Perfect. So liver and bacon, absolute classic. This dish relies upon this sauce, doesn't it, to hold it together?
Yeah, it does.
Have you made this sauce before?
Yeah.
And?
It wasn't great.
How do you feel about sticky toffee pudding, Mr. Wallace's favourite?
I love it. I've made it, I would say, about 20 times. The first time it ever went wrong was when I tried it at home last night.
Don't let it go wrong today, mate.
I'll try my best.
Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
Dermot, he somehow got to bring finesse into what could otherwise be big, bulky dishes. We can't have cafe food here. You've got 9 minutes to go before your salad goes out.
OK.
Going to be on time?
It's going to be on time. Starter's going to be on time.
I like the sound of Rebecca's starter. It's a classic combination.
The starter does sound very simple, but simple foods are often the best. She has to make sure she nails that and gets the flavour combinations right, or else it's just a pear and walnut salad.
Let's take them, let's go. Bang on time, bang on time. Well done. Looks decent. There's no cooking there, is there?
For a starter, you have pear, walnut and roquefort cheese salad with a mustard dressing. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's exactly what I was expecting. There's nothing amazing about it, presentation-wise or anything.
You'd have to order about 9 of them, wouldn't you, mate? It's just a nice, well-balanced salad. Doesn't ring any bells for me, if I'm honest.
It is what it is, but it just doesn't seem to me to be quite enough.
And I feel disappointed, really. That, for me, is not great. This lamb bake had better be very good.
It's a really pretty thing, but she's played it very, very safe here.
Tastes fantastic, but so it should do. But where's the cookery skill? That's the starters gone. You've now got 15 minutes till the main goes.
Rebecca's men, I'm not quite sure what this lamb bake is. I like the sound of that. I've got great hopes for that.
I agree with you, Christine. I don't know what a bake is. I have no idea. It's like a nice little surprise.
You've got 2 minutes. You've got to push. Come on.
60 seconds left.
OK.
Ready?
Ready. So for your main course, it's called bobotti. It's a lamb bake with a custard egg topping. We have spicy rice, an apricot chutney, and ginger glazed carrots. Enjoy.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh dear, I've encountered it on MasterChef before, and John and Greg hated it. They hated the combination of the top and the bottom.
I think it all smells lovely. It's quite well presented. It actually looks like just like a pie.
First impressions, some great smells. It makes you want to eat it, and you think, I'm looking forward to this. The lamb is nice. Not quite so sure about the topping. Quite sweet, but yeah, it's okay.
I actually quite like that. Yeah, I think all the spicing works. I mean, it's got some kind of nuts in here and raisins and spices. Yeah, it's quite pleasant. I think it works for me.
Knowing in advance that it was going to be slightly sweet on the top, I'm prepared for it. I like it. I'm giving bobotti the thumbs up.
It's a very, very strange combination, but I think it's well cooked, I think it's well executed, and it's well thought out.
It is weird, but I actually really like it. I had one before, I hated it. This one I really like.
I think I perform to the best of my ability at the moment. I think I definitely have got more to give. I've got somewhere to go. That's a given, and I'd like to be able to get there and see what I've got.
You've got 5 minutes.
Yep.
Michael's main, I love all the elements of the dish. I'm just not sure how it's going to work together.
And my absolute favourite fish of all time is sea bass, so I'm really looking forward to this. So, Michael, don't let me down.
1.5 minutes left.
It's looking good, mate. It's looking professional.
Is that the last bit?
Right, guys, yeah, it's the main course done.
Well, get it out.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Today for the main course, I'm serving you pan-fried sea bass with chorizo. We have a potato fondant, some curly kale, and a celeriac puree. I hope you enjoy, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think the plate looks quite pretty, actually.
He's obviously thought about his presentation. I really like the fish. If you're being ultra-critical, you could maybe say it was slightly overcooked. But I like the flavours there. I think he seasoned it well.
The celeriac puree is actually cold, but it's quite tasty.
No, I'm perfectly happy with that as a plate of food. I think I would have liked the bass a little bit more lightly cooked, but you get the crispy bits.
Michael has given himself a load of work to do with this fish main course. He filleted the fish himself, fondants, purees, and actually he's achieved the whole lot and presented it beautifully. And it tastes good.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I said it wouldn't work. I was wrong. That fish is marvellous. Crispy on the outside, really soft and flaky. Even his fondant is cooked beautifully. Love it. Love it, love it. You've got 12 minutes now to get your pudding out.
Right, that's not great.
What they always said when we were here, there was a massive curse on the old chocolate fondant. Everyone that tried to do it always failed.
I think at this stage of the competition, to try this now, a great main, could be spoilt by a blind cooking fondant.
You've got just over 3 minutes. Where are your fondants?
The fondants are in. It's going to be close, so I won't lie to you.
2 minutes on your fondant, 3 minutes to serve.
That's right.
You bang on time. What are you worried about?
Your time's up. No, they're still wet.
Only a tiny bit, though, like this close.
Yeah. Go in there and tell them you're going to be a few minutes late and tell them why.
Fine.
All right?
Yeah. Hey, guys. Minor apology. We're going to have a delay. It'll be here. Thank you for your patience. Apologies again.
That's not good. He'll have been under pressure out there, won't he, poor man?
Yeah, we ready?
Don't understand why these aren't coming out of the things.
Come on, out you come. Hey, Michael, all right?
I feel awful and I feel embarrassed and I feel like I'm one of those idiots on MasterChef that try the chocolate fondant and it catches them out. Anti-chocolate fondant. Okay, eventually for you guys, I've produced a chocolate fondant with an orange mascarpone cream. Please enjoy it, you're probably starving. Oh, for God's sake! I had an absolute mare. Timing. I am so livid with myself about it as well, because it's just a matter of a few minutes either side, and I knew it. Now it's probably undercooked.
Oh, look. He's nailed it there. Very happy for him.
That's a good effort.
It's wonderful. It's just gloriously chocolatey. The orange is just a flavour made in heaven. I love it. It's absolutely fabulous.
I think the orange is lovely. It's very subtle in there, isn't it? It's not, it doesn't overpower the cream. It's just nicely there in the background. I think all of it complements each other really well.
Beautiful. My favourite dish of the day by a mile. Absolutely gorgeous.
Whoa, not bad. Nice runny inside of your fondant. As far as the fondant goes, Michael's cooked his fondant very, very well. It's got a runny centre, it's got a nice crispy outside. It's a really well-cooked fondant.
It's as light as a feather. It's as good as you like.
15 minutes left. How you getting on?
I'm getting on brilliant. I'm super.
Dermot's main, the lamb's liver. I'm really looking forward to that.
As soon as I saw that, I thought that was a bit of you, that, Phil.
Lamb's liver, I would never, ever in a million years choose it, ever.
So you've got 3 minutes left on your main course. Is your pudding in the oven, Dermot?
No, it's ready to go in.
How long do the puddings take?
They take 22 minutes.
Wow, that's a big dish, isn't it?
It's got to go out in about a minute. You done?
I'm done.
Let's go.
I hope you're hungry. It's pan-fried lamb's liver with streaky bacon, a creamed mash, caramelised onion in a wine jus. Enjoy.
Thank you.
I really hope it's nice. It doesn't look like it's gonna be, if I'm honest.
I don't think that this plate of liver is going to change my view. I think it's just going to confirm it. Oh, dear.
bacon has not been cooked properly. It's fatty and horrible. The liver is overcooked. The onions look like they've been given 10 seconds in a microwave, and the mash is cold, with a jus which is just not there. It's terrible.
You were looking forward to that as well, weren't you, mate?
I was so looking forward to this, and I can't help but feel just gutted.
There isn't a single element of the dish
that
works. That's the trouble. Nothing.
That's hurt me, that.
Let's hope that the sticky toffee pudding lives up to expectations.
The onions aren't caramelised, the sauce isn't quite thick enough, and the whole thing's a bit lumpy, a bit sort of greasy spoon cafe-esque.
Liver is slightly chewy. That sauce is too thin. It's not cooked out enough.
It's actually like somebody just poured a glass of wine over the top of it.
Dermot, you've got 15 minutes, and those puddings, how long are they going to take?
They're going to take 22 minutes, Chef.
We're going to be late before we even think about plating.
It's not a great start, is it?
Sticky toffee pudding, in theory, you can't go wrong, but again, it's an absolute classic.
My favourite, I actually did this when I was on MasterChef as well. So we shall see how that goes.
Mate, they're rising. They're rising, they're rising. You're OK.
I'm going to give it another 5 minutes at least.
Are you going to explain that to them?
Yeah.
Go on then, Chef.
What'll I say?
Well, tell them the truth, OK? Just tell them the truth.
Hi. Pudding will be delayed by 5 or 7 minutes. Right, Chef, they're coming out.
Hooray! You're 10 minutes over. Serve it. You're gonna have to serve it. Brilliant.
15 minutes over, and we finally got a pudding out.
Apologies for the delay. It's a sticky toffee pudding in a pecan sauce with some cream on top.
Thank you. I mean, it's intensely sweet and sticky, which is what it should be. It's nice and pecan-y, it's nice and toffee-y.
It tastes nice. The sweetness, the cream, the sauce, you know, it works together nicely. But there's not enough.
I've actually got no sauce, pretty much. I mean, what I've just tasted of it here is really nice, but you've got to have the sauce. I've got to have some kind of moisture on it.
The sponge is lovely and light. I like the pecan nuts running through the sauce. I like the little bit of cream. It is really sweet and really sticky. And in my opinion, what a sticky toffee pudding should be.
There's no way a sticky toffee pudding should be 15 minutes late. No way.
It was difficult. It just goes to pieces under the time pressure.
Three celebrities battling out for their place in Celebrity MasterChef. But today, we've seen real improvement.
No one better than Michael. I thought his sea bass dish was great, really good. I loved the celeriac puree. I loved the fondant potato. Fish was beautiful. His chocolate fondant was very well made.
Michael really shone today. It was the cooking that was outstanding.
If I stayed in this competition, it would be incredible. Of course it would. It'd be immense.
So Michael's in, which means we have to choose between Rebecca and Dermot.
Rebecca's first course of a salad of pear with that nice little dressing was a tasty salad, but it was a salad. Not much cooking, Not a huge amount of skill.
Most of the effort went into that South African dish of mince with egg on top, flavoured with coconut, bobote. It's a very unusual dish. I didn't mind it, but it's a really unusual thing to do. I don't really know what that tells us about Rebecca.
If I went through today, it would mean a massive amount. To get through to the next stage of the competition would really be a really proud moment.
Our guest judges really didn't like Dermot's main course. Delivery on the liver was a little bit off. The onions probably need a little bit more caramelisation.
The red wine sauce wasn't made properly. The red wine wasn't cooked out of it and it wasn't thick enough. The sticky toffee pudding was actually fine. It was sweet, it was sticky, it was soft, and that's exactly what the pudding should be. But is it actually forgivable for Dermot to be 15 minutes late on his pudding?
If I do make it, I'd be absolutely overjoyed. That would be my first reaction, and then I'd worry like hell.
Decision time. Who stays, who goes?
Two of you are going to line up with the final 8. One of you, unfortunately, is going home.
The person leaving us is... Dermot.
It's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. I feel relieved. I'm glad it's over. It was fantastic. Absolutely loved every moment of it. It's tough, but I learned a huge amount. I think it really begins to get relentless after this.
Michael, Rebecca, we're in the last 8.
I feel amazing. I feel brilliant. I feel elated. It's just such a good result and shows that hard work's really paid off.
I'm so shocked. I really am. I can't believe this. To get halfway through the competition, be in the top 8, it's fantastic.
Next time, the pressure is on for 4 new celebrities.
Oh, I can't even look at it.
To become MasterChef champion,
Hey!
they'll have to prove they've got what it takes.
I need to like this if it's the last thing I do. Amazing!
That is nasty.